Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu. In today's video we have a 2026 Kia Sportage X-line all-wheel drive in the gas-powered engine. What are the trim options that you get in 2026 Kia Sportage? It's going to be the LX, which is the base trim, EX, X-line, SX, SX Prestige, and the X Pro Prestige. What are the engine options that you can get in the Sportage? Is going to be the gas engine, which we have in today's video. Is going to be the hybrid engine and the plug-in hybrid. Let's talk a little bit about the gas engine. This is a 2.5 liter inline 4 GDI engine, and this comes as standard option, delivering 187 horsepower with 178 pound-feet of torque, and it's an 8-speed automatic transmission. The maximum towing capacity you're going to get on this one is 2,500 of towing capacity. The MPG you're going to get on this specific one, because it's an all-wheel drive, is going to be 24 city, 30 highway. If you go front-wheel drive, you're going to get 25 city and 33 highway. Now, what are the other two options for the engine? It's going to be the hybrid 1.6 liter turbocharged with 227 horsepower, and the plug-in hybrid still with the same 1.6 liter engine, turbocharged, but it will bring you more horsepower. Please keep that in mind. Now, before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to help me to bring you more content like this one. And a big shout out and a thank you to Roseville Kia here in Roseville, California at the Auto Mall for providing me with this car for the review. Don't forget, this video is filmed in 4K, so make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. The reason I'm wearing this measuring tape is because when we get in the trunk or in the back right there, well, I'm going to give you measurements into inches, not just cubic feet of space. Now, what's new in 2026 Kia Sportage? You're going to see the headlights with the projected LED, the grille. You're going to see the upgraded wheels. When we go on the side, I'm going to show you that. The tail lights as well. As far as the interior goes, you're going to have different interface, upgraded, new steering wheel, and then new screens. So that's what's new in 2026. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the front. And I'm going to go behind the camera. And because this is an X-line, you're going to get blacked out around the car. The Kia emblem is blacked out. The front grille is blacked out. This does not have a 360 camera. If you want the 360 camera, you're going to have to get an upgraded package or go a higher trim. Integrated parking sensor, and the bottom of the grille is going to be matte black plastic. The headlights are going to be amber for the daytime running lights and the emergency lights, as well as the LED projected headlights, which are really nice. Now, this Sportage in the X-line comes with a bunch of safety features like forward collision, lane keeping assist, driver attention, parking distance warning, blind spot collision warning, rear cross traffic collision, safe exit warning, and smart cruise control with stop and go. Now, since we're here on the side, let's talk some dimensions for the 2026 Kia Sportage on the X-line all-wheel drive, and it's going to give you 184.4 inches in length, 73.4 inches in width, and that does not include the mirrors. Your height is 65.4 inches. The ground clearance is 7.1 inches, and the wheelbase is 108.5. This is how the side looks like. This color is ebony black. Let's talk about the tires and the wheels, and the size you're going to get on the X-line is 235 by 55 by 19. This is the design, one color for the rim, and the exact brand for the tire is going to be Kumo Krugen HP71. This is how the suspension looks like, and around the wheel well trim is going to be matte black plastic with the parking reflectors integrated. Your rocker panel is going to be matte black plastic, and now let's talk about the side mirror. This comes with the blinker light integrated. There is no 360 camera as mentioned. This is not automatic foldable, but does have blind spot assist. I'm not sure if this comes heated, but does not have the auto dimming capability. Around the windows, you're going to find high gloss, and then the roof rails are going to be in high gloss with no sunroof or moonroof. This is equipped with the smart key and the remote start. The only add-on option that's going to be on this specific car in our video today is going to be the home link button with the garage door openers. When we go into inside, I'm going to show you that. This is the rear of the car, and I find this a very nice compact SUV from Kia. Let's go ahead and talk about the rear. Now here in the rear, maybe in the video it's a little bit harder to see the rear because first of all this is ebony black and also is blacked out because of the X-line, but the Kia emblem is blacked out. You have the nice tail lights, everything is full LED back here, Sportage blacked out. Your backup light is going to be located right here together with the parking sensors, and your backup light is right above the license plate. This is going to be matte black plastic, and then also the bottom of the grille is also matte black plastic. Your exhaust tip is hidden under the car on the passenger side, and this does come with the spare tire, which you're going to find inside under the floor or under the mat. Now this is not an electrically assisted tailgate. You have to push the button and then manually lift the tailgate. Now inside, let's go ahead and give you some measurements, and let's start first with cubic feet of space. Behind second row, just the way you see it right now in the video, you have 39.6 cubic feet of space. If you drop those backrests of the second row seating, you're going to get 74.1 cubic feet of space. Measurements in inches. Behind the backrest of the second row, you're going to get 40 inches. Right here, 40 inches. Now if we drop that backrest of the second row seating with this lever located right here, and we go all the way to the center console, you're going to get about 76 to 77 inches. Your entrance is going to be about 31 inches right here, and then from left to right in between the wheel well trims, it's going to be 41 inches right here. I hope you can see this in the video, and I hope this is helpful. Now let's grab the camera and show you exactly what's coming in the trunk of the Sportage. This cover is optional. You're going to pay extra if you want this one. The way you're going to drop that backrest is from these two levers as I showed you right in there. And then on the left side, driver's side, you're going to have your 12-volt outlet, and this is the yellow light that you get in the trunk. Now under the mat, you're going to find your spare tire, which is a really nice thing to have. Now that we're done with the exterior, with the engine, dimensions, and all that information, let's go ahead and talk interior. Now we're sitting inside the 2026 Kia Sportage X-line all-wheel drive. This is a gas-powered engine, and let me give you front legroom first. It's going to be 41.3 inches. I'm 6 feet tall, just for you to get an idea. Let me move this seat a little bit forward just for you, for me to sit comfortably, and I find this with a lot of space. This mid-size SUV from Kia, 5 passengers, please don't forget that. It's not a 3-row SUV. Now let's start with the seating surface. This is going to be Syntex. It's not leather, Syntex wrapped, and this color that you find in this video is terracotta. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Driver's seat is going to be electrically controlled with lumbar support. The passenger is going to be manually controlled. Now in front of the passenger, I grabbed the camera so I can show you a better angle. Let's see the glove compartment, a pretty good size. This is not lockable. You're gonna have high gloss and then matte with wood inlay, but this is not real wood. Up here is hard plastic. And now let's move to the infotainment screen. The infotainment screen is 12.3 inches as well as the cluster, and this is the new interface that I was talking about and the new screen that I was talking about outside when I said the updates in the 2026. This does not come with navigation. This is your screen. Let's go to setup and see the vehicle and the driver assistant options that they give you in 2026. I think this is a pretty safe vehicle. The drive modes that you're going to find in 26 is going to be normal, sport, and smart. Now let's go back and show you what the camera looks like. I'm gonna press the camera button, and this is your camera. I find this pretty good quality, a little bit grainy, but still a very good quality. Now let's see in the cluster if you can change the theme, and once you press on the style A or B, all it does, it changes the colors, nothing else. Now let's go back home and let's take a look at the climate. This is a dual climate control, and the way you're going to control is from this button right here, this bar right here. You have to turn it on, and then this is the way you control the flow, and this is the way you control the temperature. If you press this other button, it's going to give you shortcuts to your home, search, your media, and your setup and all that. Here you have the defrosters. Now let me turn this off so it doesn't bother you in the video. These are going to be your air vents with your button for emergency lights. Moving forward, you're going to have wireless charging pad with 2 USB-C. Once you press this button right here, it's going to give you the possibility to charge only, and if you press it again, it's going to give you the possibility to connect to your infotainment screen. This has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving forward to your shifting lever, this is how it looks. You press this button, you put it into reverse, neutral, and drive. If you put it into reverse, this is how the camera looks like. Let's put it back into parking. Then your engine start stop button, your heated seats right here. This is not ventilated. Even if the seats are perforated, this does not come with ventilation. More buttons right here with your parking sensors, auto start stop button. This is your descent brake control, auto hold, and the camera button right here. And these are your cup holders. And if you push these buttons, they are gonna come out, and then you can push them back in to give you more space. And then your key fob for the 2026 Kia Sportage looks just like this. Your armrest is the same color as the seats, and inside you'll find a 12-volt outlet. And now the add-on option that I was telling you about is the home link and the auto dimming capabilities for the rear view mirror. And here you have the soft yellow lights, and this does not come with the sunroof or a moonroof. Now the steering wheel, this is the updated design, and I find this very nice. Your drive modes are going to be right here with normal, sport, and my drive, and then also your terrain mode is going to be snow, mud, and sand. On the left side you have the cruise control, the lane keeping assist, and all that good stuff with the media volume. And then on the right side is going to be your telephone and your radio options. The way you're going to control that cluster is going to be from this little wheel right here, and it's going to give you multiple cards, and then from right here it's going to give you more options to control that media. The volume is actually on this side, this wheel right here. Now the levers that you're going to find is going to be for the lights right here, because this doesn't have fog lights. It's a pretty simple one. And on this right side you're going to find your windshield lever controls. On the left side of the steering wheel you're going to have the traction control, the illumination, and electronic parking brake. The door for the driver looks like this, and it has the lever to open it in silver or satin right here. Same trim that you find on the dashboard. And as mentioned, the side mirrors are not automatic foldable and they are not heated, but you do find the windows controls right there, and then more cubby room for personal belongings or a water bottle. Now that we are done with all the information for the front, one last thing that I want to mention is that this steering wheel is not electrically controlled, but it's manual. Now let's go ahead and talk about the second row seating. Now I'm sitting on the second row seating of the 2026 Kia Sportage, and this is the X-line all-wheel drive in the gas-powered engine. Legroom, let's start with that. It's going to be the same as the front, 41.3 inches, and I'm 6 feet tall. I have absolutely no issue with the space in this Kia Sportage. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom. Up here, you're going to have the handle and the light in the same color, soft yellow. The seating surface is the same, and I like the fact that they didn't simplify it. You still have the perforation, you still have the design. Terracotta is the color. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. What I like about this backrest is that it's adjustable. This is the upright position, as you can see it right now. And then if you adjust it with this lever right here, you can put it all the way down, and this is going to be much more comfortable for long road trips. In front of us we have hard back for majority of the backrest, and then also the Syntex wrapping on the top side. You do have some hooks right here for personal belongings if you want to hook something in there. Also, the pockets on both sides, the driver and the passenger. In between, the center console will give you air vents and a little bit of cubby room, but nothing else. You do not have heated seats on the second row seating. The door is going to look the same as the front, the same design pretty much, but you are missing the controls for the windows and the controls for the side mirrors. But everything else is exactly the same. I'm going to leave it open because you have much more light. Now let's talk about the pricing. This comes as suggested MSRP sticker at $32,990. If you add some extra like the auto dimming capability for the rear view mirror and the home link, the cargo cover and all that, you're going to get closer to $35,000. What I forgot to mention is that these front seats will give you 2 USB-C ports, which is nice. So you have a total of 4 USB-C ports in this car. Now here is the MSRP sticker for this 2026 Kia Sportage X-line all-wheel drive in the ebony black with the gas-powered engine. Let me know what you think about this review. Hopefully this was helpful. If I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comment section below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.